Hello, I'm LuNEJuNE, and in today's video, I'll have Glob basically explain the basics and the advanced guide of Nuke in PvP. Nuke is currently tier 1 in the PvP list because, well, it's OP. He has already mastered this deck, and I really wanted to show all of you viewers why this deck is currently the best PvP deck right now. There are requirements, however, like you need a class 10 Nuke to play this deck, and also you need to have a decent health class as well. Also, 5th Voyager must be at level 20 and more requirements like those. I personally don't have class 10 Nuke, and I personally don't also know how to play this deck, so I will have Glob show us how to play the deck instead. This deck can outlive pretty much any deck except Hypersyn and Slime Boss. Special thanks to Glob for helping me to make this video once again, and let's get into the video. Alright, let's see it then.
I would say this on PC. I'm not playing as good as like on my phone because sometimes you have to combine two nuclears, especially in the early game, to kill a boss one shot. And on PC, maybe I just lack the ability to do, especially on waves after 10, because then the bosses like cast earlier. This guy is confident. You should only use tickets if you play against someone who's higher elo than you, because you just get more elo out of tickets. Then tickets are just not balanced. Even now they are not balanced. I played a lot of games, and you really need to think about the hell dice as your royal dice, for example. So this is the dice that kills the enemy.
Like
Typhoon is on
pressure.
Yeah, like pressure. If I level it up now, and even if I have some hell dice here and I spawn a ghost, he will just clear it. There's basically a slim chance that solar players just miss the solar activation and die because of like they have no clear, but it's so unlikely that I don't see a point in wasting SP on leveling the hell early.
When should you power up hell,
yeah,
then?
You can do it earlier, but the problem I have is that I don't know how this deck plays for other people. Since I have so much crit is just good on Typhoon. I can run even without growth. I can kill boss 3 or something only with Typhoons, even if I only have 1 or 2 pips. As you can see here, I could technically nuke right now to get the mobs down, but they only worth 10 SP each, so I just don't do it. Slime boss is generally the counter to this deck. Technically, if you encounter enough slime bosses, you will die, because you have no chance of beating slime in the later stages if you have no SP. Also, it takes so many nukes to kill a slime boss, because each stage of the slime bosses count as a new whole boss. So technically, you have to 4-pip each and every wave of slime bosses. Generally, you should always merge to the left side in this deck, because of the Typhoon Hell Order. If you have Typhoon on the left side, the shots are much closer, and you can basically hell the mobs way quicker. So I just merge to the left side every time I can. I joker my nukes, and every time I shoot when I can get a semi-boss, because I can't kill semi-bosses with the hell dice. The only thing you should be aware of is the next boss that spawns. Right here I have a double pip hell. That's not enough to kill the most mobs with my hell chance. I have a 2 Typhoon and a 2 next to it, so it's okay for the early stages of the game. So I will copy this joker, but I won't do it immediately. This ability ends, because if both abilities activate at the same time, I will lose efficiency, since both are shooting at the same speed. So I will stagger this one to have more Typhoon shots coming in with the hell effect. At wave 4, it starts to become really tedious, because the semi-bosses take too long to die to my Typhoon, right? And now that the mini-boss is down, I will shoot the incoming mobs with the hell dice and kill them, but the next mini-boss is already up. So technically what you want to do is not wait for the whole board to spawn, you rather kill every mini-boss that spawns instantly. So I just wait for the next mini-boss to spawn, and then I shoot it instant. Because now every mob that spawns instantly gets teleported to the other side, rather than having this odd chunk of, I don't know, 7 or 8 normal mobs not getting transferred with the hell. He's struggling anyways. Yeah,
that's jeez. Okay.
He lost. Typically, the best boss to encounter is the heck dice, because the heck doesn't matter. Yeah, I lost. That's sad. I mean, I still have a chance to win, because his bounty isn't that high yet. That was the wrong order. I should have merged it upside, but on the PC it's quite hard for me.
I think you have a chance. I think you have a chance. Oh.
I don't think so. He has a lot of bounty.
Oh?
And I missed that right there. On the phone maybe, but on the PC I'm really bad playing against Hypersynth because my mouse movements aren't like precise enough.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I have a chance if I mean the Nuke has actually decent power, and if the board activates enough, I can win by just one-shotting this mini boss and then getting enough SP to spawn a Typhoon here.
Oh, I
Then-
think you won unless your opponent hits the 2 crit.
I mean, it's really luck based. Since he needs luck with his board, I need luck with my board to counter him. There's the shot. I need to merge this, and now it's lagging even.
What is going on? You just
Yeah.
won. You just won.
I don't know. He has no DPS. Maybe the hack dice comes through. Yeah, the hack boss will probably hack his whole board. That's bad. Ah, okay.
Oh, GG's. Oh, you
And
left.
disconnect. Oh shit, that's Leo. I should have paid attention. I guess I will just kill him then. I didn't do it. Whatever, this deck is OP. I just lost a lot of SP, but I guess my Typhoon is also strong enough on level 4 only, so I just skipped the level 5. Typically SP is not a problem in this deck, but if you encounter enough slime bosses, it can be. Oh yeah, by the way, in the later stages of the game, so past wave 5 or past wave 6, where the Typhoon can't carry alone, sometimes I will just let the slime boss go through, because having 3 lives is basically one free boss in the goal. So one slime is always free. I think of that every time. Since slime is the hardest boss, I feel like I can let one slime through. I don't take the hassle, because sometimes you will break the first slime, but then the 2 semi slimes go in the goal, and then you just die, right? So every time a semi-boss spawns, I'm already having the nuke. I will just kill it instantly to have the next mobs being able to get held over to the other board. So this is where I max hell. Now I have one 2-pip nuke and one 1-pip nuke. I ready up the 2-pip nuke because every time I summon I have the chance for a joker, and it's better to have 1s on the board instead of 2s, since jokers are better than... The last 2 mini bosses you don't actually have to nuke because the boss will spawn, but then again you let the boss have more HP than yeah. I will just merge here because I want higher pips. It doesn't really matter if I merge nukes right now. Also, that's a free pip, so technically I want something on this spot. So every time a semi-boss spawns, after the semi-boss are new mobs that spawn, right? And those new mobs are always faster than the semi-boss. Every time you wait longer, more minions will spawn that also gets one-shot by the nuke. Minions that get one-shot by the nuke will not be transferred to the enemy's board. So typically, if you one-shot every semi-boss instantly when they spawn, you have more mobs that you can send over to the to the opponent's board to kill them.
Do you have like anything like final tip for this deck to the viewers?
You need the 5th Voyage on class 20 though, because the 15% of the, like you saw in the last game, I ran out of SP. If you have a lower board, I guess you will have less SP in general. Nuclear actually being class 10, because this is where you can kill the bosses with 4 pips only, and then you're actually fine. Just, you won't be a master at this deck instantly. I've learned a lot playing this deck yesterday and the day before. I really had fun playing this deck. I've played this game for almost 2 years now, and like it's 2 years old, right? And this is really a deck where I learned a lot of things again about this game, and that's what makes fun, in my opinion. Even if you're not winning or something, this deck is really cool for players who want to experience the game on another level. So I would suggest it to everyone who can play it as a class 10 nuclear, of course.
All right, thank you. That was an awesome guy with a lot of tips.
Yeah, I hope we will see more variants of this deck. Not the variants I tried for sure with the lock dice, but people will come up with new decks, and I think that's a cool thing about random dice, right?